Hello friends, we are going to discuss in today's video about the list comprehensions as well as the set comprehensions. What these comprehensions mean? Comprehensions, if we go with the list or with the set, these are the shortcut, concise or efficient method to create a list or a set. Why do we need this comprehensions method? Because in traditional way we are creating list or set is a very lengthy process. Going to solve this, a comprehensions words comes into the picture. So what traditional way we have been using and what comprehensions replaces with the traditional way, let's see in this video. So let's watch. So let's start with list comprehension. First, I'm going to write here as a comment list comprehensions. What we have been using as a traditional way, we will show, and we will also show what is difference if we use a list comprehension. In general, if we are going to create a list, we have to create like this 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if you want to have a range till 10, then you have to give like this. If you want to give a 50, then you have like this. So what will you do if questions comes in or if anyone asks to create a list of 200 range? That means words come from 0 till 199. Or if someone asks, please create a list with a range of 200, then what will you do? You will just type like this. It will take too much time. Or if someone asks, please create a list with a natural number till 500 range or the 500 natural number. Please create a list with the 500 natural numbers. Will you start like typing like this? It will take time. It becomes more lengthy. It is not an efficient way. So to overcome this kind of situations, we have been using a traditional way. What traditional way is doing? So just in traditional way, we create a blank list. Then we use a loop for x in range. I am using here 20 and then using here I am going to append x here and then I am going to print list 1. So what I have been doing here, I have created a list with no item. That means I have created a blank list. Now I have a loop that every item in this range till 20, please whatever items comes in, please append those items with the list 1 which is a blank as of now and then show me the result. Now let's run it. We have 1, 0 to 19 because in Python everything gonna start from 0. If you count from 0 to 19, it becomes 20 items. This is the traditional way you are going to create a list of 20 natural numbers. If someone asks to create a 100 natural number, then you just put 100 instead of 20 and now you have 100 natural numbers. So this way you can create a list very quickly using the traditional way. In traditional way we have used a loop method, but you see here we have 1, 2, 3 lines. This is the result. So I am not counting the print options, I am just counting the lines above it. So there are 3 lines, or you can say the multiple lines we have to write to create a list like this. No matter whatever range you want to print out, you have to give 1,000, 10,000 like this. So I am going to create here with the 20 natural number. This is a very short way so that you can see and understand. Now we have till 20. What if I want the natural numbers 20 which comes as a list, I want to multiply with 2. So what we have to do here? We have to just multiply with 2. And now run it. You have everything twice. If you want to have a square, you have to give expression here and now you have every number as a square. This is the traditional way. But what list comprehension will do? List comprehension will sort out this kind of problem. What kind of problem? The multiple line of code. It replaces with a single line of code. Like just comment it so that it can't be run again. Now what list comprehension statement is? The statement is expression. First you write the expression, and then you write for the item in iterable. What iterable is? Iterable is a list, tuple, set or dictionary. Any kind of iterable you can use it here. And if you have any condition, then you have to write its condition. This is the statement of list comprehension. Now let's start with creating a list using this statement. The same what we have created here. So what I have to write? I have to write just a variable name. That means list 1 what I have created here. So I am going to write here list 1, and what I have to write here, you have to write first the expression. What expression mean? Expression mean the calculations out of formula you want to be applied for each and every item that contains in a list. So what I want just the item, and then expression, then 4 item. So 4 item is x, because I have written here x in range 20. That's it. And now I'm going to print the list 1. So what difference comes in? Here we have written multiple line of code, but here I have written only a single line of code. And when you run it, you will have the same result of 20 natural numbers. This is what a list comprehension means. List comprehension is a shortcut method to create a list. If you want to have a just multiply with the double, then you have to give multiply with 2, and this x multiplied with 2 is your expression. And now let's print it. You have every item doubled. If you want to have a square, then you have to give as a square. Now you have every square. Each item is square here. Now you see the differences. What we have been using as a traditional method, we have been using multiple line of code to have the same result. But the list comprehension replaces this traditional method, and every professional, or you can say the Python programmer, use the list comprehension in order to avoid the multiple line of code to create a list or a set. Now, if you have any conditions, like what I want to show only the item, but the item should be of even numbers only. So we have a condition here for even number. So here you have to write if, then you have to write a condition. So here I have written item divided by 2 equals 0. That means if item gonna divided by 2, there would be no remainder. If remainder comes as a 0, that means the even number. If remainder comes as a 1, that means odd number. So in my case, we want to have only even number within range 20. So in 20, what are the even numbers? 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 like this. So let's run it. We have 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 like. If you want to see, so I want to, let's zoom it. You can have this line. Now let's clear the terminal. And now what I want only the odd number. So you have to replace 1 with a 0. And now let's run it. You have only odd numbers. So this is the way of creating a list using the list comprehension. Now let's write the expression like I want to have a square for only those numbers, those are even. So I have an expression, that means items square for every item in range 20, and if they are divisible and remainder becomes 0. That means even number square item I want to have a list. Now you have even number square. So this way you can create a list with list comprehension. List comprehension is a shortcut method to create a list. Now I will come with a text also because this example is based on the numbers. Now what I want, I am going to create a fruit list where we have the 5 fruits name. Now what I want to create a list which have A in these words. That means I want to create from this list fruits only those words like apple, banana, cherry. I want to select only those words which contains A. Now let's print the new list. We have apple, mango and banana because apple contains A, banana contains A and mango contains A. Kiwi does not contain, cherry does not contain. That's why if you want to contain only I, then only kiwi should be the result. Now we have a kiwi as a result. This is the one way. Now what I want with no condition, I want only that the word apple, banana, cherry should be in upper cases. So you have to write the expression upper. And now print, you have every item, fruit item is in upper cases. Now you can see, I gonna zoom in. You can see here apple, banana, cherry, kiwi, mango, all are in upper case. But what if I want every initial word should be as a capitalized, otherwise rest words of each item should be in lower. Then what I have to do? I have to use another method, capitalize. Now let's run it. Now you have apple, A capital, banana, B capital, cherry, C capital, like this. But in the list, what we have created here already as a defined, what we have defined here as a fruit list, there is no capital word. But I have picked as a capital using the capitalized method. So what are the methods of a list? I do have a list video available on my YouTube channel. Please go and have a reflection so that you can understand what a list is, what are the methods we should apply to create a list, or how to add, how to access, how to remove. Everything about the list is there. Please go and watch it. Now, the next example, I want to create a function first. Then I gonna use as a comprehension. So what should I do? Just comment it. Now I'm gonna define a function. So define, this is the function. I want to define only the even number. An even number of x. So what I want only even number. So then what I do? X2 equal 0. This is what expression I have taken earlier. You can see here like this. If we use this in natural number, then we have a even number. If we have 1 in place of 0, then we have odd number. So I have used the same thing. When you define any function, you have to get as a return. Return is your result. Now this is the definition of a function which I have defined explicitly. Now I'm going to create with a list comprehension. Now I have created item. For item is 20. If even number which I have defined should be like this. So even number x will result as this one, and this every item gonna define by 2, and if we have remainder as a 0, that means we have a even number. Now let's print list 1. Now you can see we have all the even number. So this way you gonna define your own choice functions and then apply over the list comprehension, you will do it. And this is the result. This is all about the list comprehension. Now you have seen how to create a list comprehension and how it is different from the traditional way what we have been using since a long time to create a list. So list comprehension replaces the traditional way and make the easy way to create a list. No matter how many natural numbers or whatever text you want to create the item of a list, or even if you want to have an odd number or even number, you can separate it as per your choice, get calculated. Even you can define a function and get it applied to get a result. Now let's come with the set comprehension. Now comment it. Let's come with the set comprehension. So I'm commenting here set comprehension. What I gonna do here, the same thing what I have been using for the set comprehension in traditional way. First, let's see the traditional way of set creation, what we have for the list. The same thing, you just copy it here, and now I'm going to paste here, and here I'm going to define here set 1, and since set is created with a curly bracket, so you have to give like this, because this set round bracket showing the set with no item. Now I'm going to create a set with the natural number of 20. So for x in range 20, and now I'm going to add set 1 like this. Here I have to write like this. So just you have to write like this. For every item in range 20, in set 1, what we have as a blank set, I am going to add only those items, not the square. And now I am going to print it here and give like this, and here we have some spaces, so make it like this. And now you have to create a set, because set 1 here I am defined as a blank set. If you want to see the blank set, when you have a blank set, then it is the expression of your blank set. However, set is created with a curly bracket, but when set is blank, there is no item in blank, set looks like this. Now for every item in range 20, in set A, add whatever item comes in, please add in set 1. And now print set 1. Now you can see here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this, and we have curly bracket either side. That means set is created with the curly bracket. But here no curly bracket I have given, but results comes as a curly bracket. Why? Because the blank set looks like this. If you don't know anything about the set, how to create, what method you should gonna apply here, please go and have a reflection, because I have set video available on my YouTube channel. This is the traditional way, like what we have created traditional way a list. Now I'm going to use list comprehensions here. So just delete this one, and I'm going to list comprehension set 1. Here you have to give curly bracket. In list cases, you have to give here like this with the square bracket. The same thing statement is gonna use for list comprehension, but with this curly bracket. Now I'm going to use here x for x in range 20 if divisible by 2. And now print set 1. Just clear terminal first and then run it. You have all the even number items within a curly bracket. That means I have created a set of even number. If you want to have the same for the square, then you have to give expression like this and you will have the result. Same thing happening with the set, what we have used with the list. No matter if you want to find a natural number, even odd, or you gonna apply with the text. Now let's create with the text. So I just copy here the fruit list. Just make a copy it here and paste it here. Here is a list. Just convert it with the curly bracket. Now you have a set, and now you have to use the same thing but with the curly bracket, and now print the new list. What I'm doing here fruit is a set where we have 5 items. Let's add one more item as a mango, one more item as a kiwi, but set will not reflect duplicate item because set do not allow any duplicate item to have it. Here we have 2 mangoes and 2 kiwis, but results come with a unique item. So everything about the set, I do have a video available on my YouTube channel. Please go and watch. Now I'm going to use capitalize method. Now let's run it. We have every initial of each fruit as a capital. Otherwise the rest characters are in lower case. Now if you want to have upper, then you have to use here upper. And now let's run it. You have every item in a set as a upper. So whatever examples we have seen through with the list comprehension, the same thing happening with the set comprehension. But the difference is list is created within the square bracket, set is created with the curly bracket. Just the thing you have to attention. The only thing you have to pay attention to. Only the curly bracket or square bracket. Curly bracket make the sets, square bracket make the list. Now I hope you understand what is a list comprehension and what is a set comprehension. Every example we have been through with in this tutorial is a very simple, and we now know the list comprehensions or the set comprehensions is the shortcut or efficient method to create a list or a set. But the methods have different with the list and the set. Set has different methods and list has different methods. So you need to know about the list and set and the rest two attributes 2% dictionary. We do have all the video associated with these attributes on my YouTube channel. If you haven't proved it, please go and watch it. And this list comprehension or set comprehension combined in a single video will help you to create a list or set. I hope you understand. Please hit a subscribe button and share this video whosoever you know and stay updated with new upcoming videos. Till then,